Welcome. This is Knee Deep, a really random looking game that just it speaks to me. I don't know. I found it as a game on sale this week, actually today, and I was like, oh man, this is just, it looks so bad, but it looks so good at the same time. And so this is a blind playthrough. I know very little to nothing about this game, other than what I saw in the trailer. I'm Retro Forward, also known as Dave, and this is Noob Plays, as again, basically blind playthroughs of games with no prior knowledge of them, just randomly picking a game, playing it, and assessing it, and making random critiques, and just trying to hopefully beat the game. Yeah, so a few things before we get started. Feel free to shoot me a comment and let me know in the comments if you subscribe, and if you do, I will give you a shout out live on stream, and these will be archived on YouTube. Yeah, and you know, if you've played this game or you know more about this game, let me know, because again, I know next to nothing, so feel free to shoot me a comment while I'm playing this, and yeah, help me if you want. First thing, let's go look into the game options, because who knows, there might be something interesting here. I'm gonna crank up the brightness because the last game I played, inside was just so incredibly dark, and yeah, so bright is good. I think that's probably accurate for what I need. Let's keep everything else set the way it is. Okay, close. And now let's go into new game. I will say right off the bat, I really like this intro music. Like, this is right up my alley. It is so good. Alright, let's get started. New game. So from what I've read, this game is around 3.5 to 5 hours long to play through. So I don't know if I'll actually beat it in one part. It might be done tomorrow on tomorrow's stream. I don't know. But subscribe. That way, either way, you don't miss it. Alright, so Prologue Games presents Act 1, Wonderland. Wait, Act 3. No. Previous. Let's do Wonderland. Alright. Open and close journal, okay. Interesting.
Settle in for a night at the theater.
Okay, silence phone, tune the orchestra, read the playbill. Well, I feel like I should silence my phone.
The stage is
because, you know, that's a polite thing to do.
Your choices shape how other characters react to you.
Oh shit, I spilled my water.
You can lose
Damn it.
friends, respect, and the moral high ground. Can't lose the game.
Alright, let's tune the orchestra. Oh man, okay, right off the bat, yes, this game knows it has good music.
You're the star, playing our three main characters. Blogger Romana T, print reporter Jack Bellin, and detective Casey Gaddis.
Good job.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Prologue Theater welcomes you to this production. Please, no videos or flash photography.
Bring down the house lights.
Enjoy the show.
Act 1.
Another beautiful Florida sunset, tainted by a dangling corpse. It's a bitter conclusion for the downward arc of Tag Kern's sporadically illustrious Hollywood career. found dead by a janitor at Chief Roadside's Wonderland. It's a horrible job on the best of days.
Not the best of days.
Not again.
Meanwhile, on I-95, Romana Teague, stuck in traffic, dodging her editor, hunting for a last chance.
Not much else to do while the traffic crawls.
Why? Hashtag RipTag. I used to drive by that tower on the way to work. Hashtag RipTag. So much for wisest morality. Hashtag RipTag. Screw the critics. Okay.
So young and soon to be so unemployed.
Boing boing cartoon sound effects. Just the right touch. Saved my ass plenty.
It's kind of weird, like there's so much echo on the voice. Like I get it, it's a stage, but I don't know. During the game, you'll post, repost, source clue, sign a spin, choose caution, edgy or inflammatory. Okay. Reports on the internet suggest that Hollywood has been tagged. Kern killed himself an old Florida tourist trap called Chief Roadside's Wonderland. Let's be cautious. Not a hoax. The last year, officials report the actor Tag Kern hanged himself from a tower in the Florida roadside tourist trap.
The traffic doesn't seem to be in any hurry to break gridlock.
Let's tune the radio. I like this song.
I didn't think it would take him so long to call.
He's an asshole.
Not now. Then he can go screw himself.
I'm glad I decided to turn on that radio. This game's weird. Very weird. I like it.
Better known as Phaedra. Top blogger at FanRage for the past 3 years. And you're only 20.
Not bad on the Kardashian fame
Exposition.
On the Homeland Security scale, I'm pewter.
You've been in the thick of the currency.
That's what I do. Or did. Once upon a time, anyway.
Good gig.
Kept me and the cat from living in the car.
We've got some questions.
Not a lot of people left to give answers.
There's a lot of echo in these people's voices.
I had help.
Why'd you get sacked?
I was in a hurry. Took a source at their word for a story. Published on the blog without verifying.
Stupid mistake. Oh, I fucking dropped my water again. Holy shit. Oh my god.
Must have been furious.
Water under the bridge.
It's done. Can't undo it.
So, that's what it takes to lose a job you can do in pajamas.
Let's start from the top. You were in traffic outside Jacksonville 2 days ago when you heard the news, right?
Yeah, the internet went nuts over another dead actor. Tag Kern killed himself, they said. But that wasn't even the real story.
Dum dum dum. Oh man. This game gets a 10 out of 10. Best soundtrack in an indie game. Oh man. Good on them for making it like a stage. Oh man. Seriously. but I don't like the sound of people's voices. Clues, lore, and archive reports are in the journal. Open the journal with the touchpad button. Alright, Eva finds herself in the forgotten tourist town of Cypress Knee. One more story.
3 years I've been blogging for Fan Rage. Guess Kern's death is my last
Rage!
hurrah. Or maybe it saves my job. Or lands me a new one somewhere else.
Irish Travelers. Or Freaky Family, because Resident Evil 7.
I remember hearing about an incestuous family living in an old school bus here once. Headlines back in 2004 talked about Aunt Mom and Uncle Dad.
Wow. That's fucked up. Alright, more going on with Kern than appears. Who is this? Huh. Anonymous. Not so open and shut. What do you know about it? A few things will help when I can start with Gordon Cordray, church bigwig. You break your shit button. Or shift. Shit. Oh, man. Until next time.
Hi, Lenny.
Finally answering your phone. I've spent all day with lawyers thanks to your colossal shitstorm.
And I'm really sorry about the mess, Lenny.
Deandra and Alistair's people are talking civil action, Romana. It's gonna get ugly. How did this happen?
A deputy directing traffic outside Aldo's told me he saw Deandra making out with Angie.
This game's weird.
Yeah, I read the story. So did a million other people.
Too much echo in the voice acting.
Baby's favorite mom.
Good thing at least you can read it. Yeah, I read the stories. So did a million other people. So she's not gay. TV favorite mom. Give a strange response.
According to string theory, she could be gay in some variable iteration of this universe.
Yep.
You screwed up before, but never anything of this magnitude.
Go big or go home, yeah?
Always.
You're on your ninth life, kitty. Tell me, how you plan to justify your phony baloney job now?
I'm at ground zero for the death of Tad Kern.
Get something online soon. Make it good. And no more mistakes.
I'll throw together something quick as I can.
Cool.
Don't support the tyranny of institutional racism. Chief Roadsides is a culturally insensitive relic.
Wow. Okay.
It's atrocious, yeah.
I'm glad you agree.
Gotta be
Would you
nice to
sign
that
this
guy.
petition?
Yeah, sure.
Just don't add me to your mailing list. I'm not from around here.
All right, thanks.
I'm here about Tad Kern and...
Oh, right, you're that blogger, Phaedra? I read your stuff. I fell for that hoax last year, too.
I have to say, I
Thought
love
Jim
the bad
Logan was
acting. It's
yakking
so
my
good.
chain when he told me.
Oh, man. This is the worst acting ever.
What's with the fancy motor coach?
Those folks are with the Church of Us. You know,
The Church of Us.
Kern was one of them.
Maybe they can tell me more.
Maybe. Or maybe they'll try to brainwash you into joining their crazy cult.
Cool.
I'm not worried about that. Never been much of a joiner.
I'm a leader. Alright. Native American Robert Woodstep protested against the racial stereotypes embodied by Chief Roadside's Wonderland Cypress Knee. The town may be best known for its incestuous couple called Aunt Mom and Uncle Dad. Let's choose an edgy response. Sign gripe to Cypress Knee resident Robert Woodstep read Chief's downsides. A Woodstep, a Native American, took advantage of media attention at the rundown Florida attraction to demand change. Don't support culturally institutionalized racism, Woodstep shouted to anyone willing to listen. The town last made headlines in 2004 with child abuse charges against a couple known as Aunt Mom and Uncle Dad. That sounds pretty well done, if you ask me. Alright.
You're a prismatic, at the very least.
It's the hair, right?
It is.
Really, I was talking about your eyes.
Thanks. You should see them when they're bloodshot.
You should see them.
I'd be fascinated to see how you fare on the opto levels test.
And up to who?
Nice.
The test measures your status within the Church of Us. The lowest possible level is primordial. The highest rank one may attain is dark matter.
I want to be
Gotcha.
dark matter.
Will you take the test? It's a one-time offer, I'm afraid.
Sure.
Why wouldn't I take this test? Just sounds awesome. Help yourself. That is a good slogan. Help us. Help you. Help yourself by answering a series of questions. Don't be self-conscious. Answers are not right or wrong. Let's start.
Get on with it.
Choose the best color. Oh. Well, I'm just gonna say
But
crimson.
I really can't stand blood.
Choose the best number. 33.
One day I'll be middle-aged too.
Is 33 considered middle age? Because I literally just turned 34 on the 24th of February. And I hope that's not the case. Because I definitely don't feel it. Walking through a desert, you may find a smartphone lying on its back, screen baking in the sun. What do? Ignore it, check ownership, flip it over. Probably check ownership.
See who owns the phone and try to return it to them.
Your favorite kind of music? Rock.
Nothing Canadian, though.
Oh. No, that's not true. I am Canadian, actually. Favorite childhood memory? First computer.
That second-hand notebook computer I used to start my first blog.
Continue. Best cause of death? None.
None. Immortality is the only option.
Very true. Switch off device.
Really good showing. The boss knew you had potential. He'll catch up with you later to talk about Kern.
I can smell the superiority.
Later, Phaedra.
All right. Time to chat with the man who found Kern dangling from that tower.
Such a weird game. Good on the people who made this. And seriously, whoever did this soundtrack, so I'm playing on the PlayStation 4 Pro, and this stream is 1080p, 60 frames per second, so hopefully it looks good for you. It seems fine on my end. If you find there's a lot of echo in the voice acting, that's just the game. Like, seriously. Alright, Remy Dixon or Jim Larman? Let's talk to Jim Larman first, because he seems friendly. And the other guy just seems like a
I watched
hippie.
Apollo 11 launch from that tower back when I was your age.
You're old. Small rocket.
That rocket must have been really small to fit on that tower before launch.
You should have seen the guys inside.
Sure the dead man was
Can
Kern?
you confirm that the man hanging from the tower tonight was Tad Kern?
Sure looked like him. Had a wallet with his driver's license inside, too.
Was Kern alone?
Nope, he was here with some folks from the Red Eclipse movie studio. Location filming, I think.
Did you notice anything strange before Kern died?
Not really. Saw him leaving Hungry Chiefs after an early dinner. Is that weird?
Any idea why Kern killed himself?
Have you seen his latest movies?
Did Kern scream at the last second? Like, maybe he changed his mind?
That's a morbid question. But no, he didn't scream. Not that I heard.
Are the Red Eclipse folks still here?
Yeah, I think so. Last I saw, they were hanging out at Hungry Chiefs.
Really? They're just sitting around some dusty, greasy spoon?
Why not? I'd eat.
Hey, some people drown their sorrows in a bottle of beer. Others gorge on Scout burgers and supersized sodas.
Strange
These
response.
people should count their blessings and their calories.
Remy bet you didn't know. You can't put a convenience store close to a supermarket in Indonesia.
That's useful information.
No?
So good to know.
Remy always happy to help.
Stay spicy, dude.
Really? That's... It was a pointless conversation with that guy.
Vlog before Lenny pops an aneurysm.
Jim Larman told Romana Teague that actor Ted Kern was staying at Chief Roadsides with a crew from the studio working on the next movie. Ted Kern was in North Florida town of Cypress Knee scouting locations for a new movie before he died. Jim Larman, a janitor at Chief's Roadside Wonderland, said Kern and the crew from Red Eclipse Studios had been in town about a week. New project would have been at a nearby state prison. Ted Kern spent his final days in seedy tourist trap called Chief Roadside's Wonderland, but it seems that although he was among friends, he felt utterly alone, so desperate, it seems, that he took his own life. Kern was in Cypress Knee with a film crew from Red Eclipse Studios scouting locations for a new movie. Final flick, now DOA. The last movie of Ted Kern's filmography may never lens. Lens? Really? Source close to the... I'm just gonna do this one. Enter Hungry Chiefs. I like how that just happens. That is awesome, I will say. Very creative, but again, this voice acting is just so bad.
T, you certainly didn't waste any time getting here, but that's the way you work, right? Always in a hurry.
Enough chit-chat. Did Kern say or do anything that seemed suicidal?
Honestly, he seemed broody. Tag lost a lot of confidence after Dystopic 12 and Meacham.
Did Kern eat everything on his plate? Did he order dessert?
Weird question. He didn't have much of an appetite. I'm curious about something, though. Saw your post. It wasn't as sensationalized as I expected. Sympathy from you is surprising.
Good talk. Sometimes I think ZTM gave you a raw deal when they called you Hollywood's emptiest suit.
ZTM. I think that's supposed to be like TMZ. Because it's like basically the same. Okay. Let's talk to Remy first. He's got a one name. He's got to be...
Remy bet you didn't know all Spanish moss comes from one ancient dude's beard. He chased a girl up a tree.
What?
Wait. Didn't I just see you over at the Fun and Fuel?
Remy gets around.
You saw Kern before he died, didn't you?
Sure did. Served him a Scout Burger special. Fresh meat and everything. He ate like a hungry raccoon.
Did Kern seem upset? Depressed? Angry?
Remy might have made him a little mad. Told him how awful Meacham was.
Does the menu offer vegan options?
No, man.
Just meat.
I like meat chunks in my yogurt.
Tasty. Oh, by the way, Remy heard Cordray talking about you. He wanted a word.
I can't believe this is happening.
What's it like, being with a guy who's so tiny? Does he keep falling off? Did that make you sad?
What?
We weren't physical. Not lately. He said he wanted some space to maximize his opto levels.
Do you plan to cash in on his death with a kiss and tell memoir?
I'm offended you'd even ask. And another thing.
Yes?
I appreciate what you posted earlier. Respectful.
I feel closer to you now.
Because I was an asshole just a second ago. I feel closer to you now. Cause what? Oh,
it's
man.
Such a tragedy. What happened to your mother? She deserved better.
I want information about Tad Kern. Leave her out of this.
I can tell you that he held a ranking of dark matter, a rarity among those in the Church of Us.
How big is the Church of Us?
We've got 6 million members worldwide at last count, growing every day. Such a pleasing sight.
That's what she said.
I am pleased, at the very least, that you show some aptitude for the ways of the Church.
What's the next step?
If you want to join the Church, you'll need to fill out an application and provide a major credit card.
What if I don't believe in credit cards?
The Church is willing to accept cash contributions.
Can I pay in ramen?
Cash, check, or credit cards. No noodle.
Good. I don't want to give up my lunch.
What? Oh man, this game. I swear.
Mixed opinions about Kern's death, obviously. Miller, the movie director, claimed Kern was depressed. Tina Gray thought Kern seemed happy. Remy seemed mostly neutral, except when it came to Meacham. Miller didn't think Kern had an appetite, but Remy described a pretty big last meal. And what's the deal with creepy Gordon Cordray? Might have to call her about him. Surprise! First call home in a couple of years.
Okay. This is weird. 'I don't really get what I'm doing here, but... 2 days later. Walk off stage right.
Tell us about this source of yours, the one who calls himself Anonymous.
He texted me out of the blue. I know you find people better than I know Anonymous.
Do you realize how much trouble you've caused?
Oh, I'm just getting started.
Earlier, at Trail's End in Cypress Knee, another death investigation.
One more item for the Count Blotter and the Cypress Knee notice. Wonder what happened here. I wish I didn't have to bring Reggie to a crime scene when I promised him ice cream.
Is that man really dead, Daddy?
Yes. Yeah. Stay here while I talk to Ozzy, okay?
Okay, but then ice cream. You promised.
Because you want to have ice cream after seeing a dead body. Well, I guess some people gotta cope.
Evening, Jack.
Hey, Ozzy, tell me the news.
Mr. Swayhill here tried to bore a hole in his engine block with a .22 caliber pistol. Ricochet, right through the left eye.
Any witnesses?
Just his pit bull, Shovelhead. Dog ain't saying much.
Anything else?
About Swayhill, no. But I was curious. What brought you back to Cypress Knee? I figured you'd be on to much bigger things.
I pissed off the wrong people.
Hang on a second there, Jack. Sounds like we got another dangler at Chief Roadsides. Someone famous. Might be Bieber.
That's awesome.
Lawrence Bellet.
Oh, man.
Son to a crime scene.
Oh, that's awesome.
Tamara, I just stopped by to ask Ozzy a couple of questions. Reggie, stay back. You can't see anything.
I want to be able to trust you, Jack, but you're so irresponsible.
I'm in the program. Meetings twice a week when I can.
Irresponsible, lazy journalist, addict. You're not really fit to be a father, Jack.
Nobody's
I'm trying.
perfect, Tam.
This guy's a good guy. I'm
do
choosing
my
good
best.
responses for this guy.
The judge always loves to hear that one.
Don't take this to the judge, Tam. Please.
I'll see.
Speaking of Reggie, I've got to check out this other dead body call over at Chief Roadsides.
It's your night with him. I've got clients here looking at mobile home rental options.
I'm sure they won't mind Reggie tagging along.
Fine. You'll own it.
That never changes.
Yes. So there's a journalist character and an investigator character. Cool.
Chief Roadside's Wonderland suffers from a double-edged fact. It is and isn't what it used to be. The Silloway family built this place in the 1960s. Back then, white folks really didn't think twice about whether they offended other cultures. Now, the Wonderland's an appalling relic. Most motorists zoom right by, never giving a second look. Of course, all it takes is one suicidal Hollywood has-been to wake up this tacky little tourist trap.
Some people don't give a possum's pecker whether Jack Kern's alive or dead. We got bigger problems.
Hey, Mr. Gallant, what's got you all riled up?
They're pumping natural gas from below Cypress Swamp for a big development project. They want to run a pipeline through my house.
Developers can't do that without permits.
Some people know how to work their way around that process. Powerful people.
Look, thanks for your time, but I really should talk to someone about Kern.
Don't be an irresponsible jackass. I can point you to proof of government malfeasance right here at Chief Roadsides.
I'm listening.
All right, Mr. Gallant. What's the proof?
Go see who's parked outside the Mohawk Inn. It'll be interesting. I guarantee it.
I'll humor you this one time.
Walks off stage right. Oh, yeah.
In the parking lot of the Mohawk Inn, you spy an official town car from Cypress Knee. Closer inspection suggests it's the town car assigned to Gary Buckingham, chairman of the Cypress Knee Council.
Thanks for letting me know.
Guess Gallant was right. Time to find a wayward town official at the motel. Evening, Tamara. I don't have time to fight right now.
How do you always assume I'm calling to fight?
Hey, my bad. Go ahead.
I'm taking Reggie to the lodge before we go to the Founders Day Festival.
Okay, well, don't let him trick you into doubling up on fries.
I'm not you. I can enforce some discipline.
Tamara, he didn't see anything. The body was covered.
True.
Yourself that when Reggie's in Kaplan.
I have to go. Great chatting with you, as always.
Well, of course, I'm going to listen at the motel window. It's the only option you gave me.
The Gallant property is an obstacle.
Eminent domain's a tough nut to crack on this project.
That's their idea of pillow talk?
Definitely pillow talk. Definitely pillow talk.
Tough, maybe. Not impossible, right?
It's possible. Expensive, though. We're not just fudging dates on a permit here.
Snap photo through window. Yes, photo evidence.
That ought to go nicely with a front page article.
Damn right.
We don't need housekeeping, Jim.
It's Jack Bellett from the Notice, Mr. Chairman.
I love this game. Like, seriously, this is awesome. It's
Huh?
incredible how they do this.
I guess you better come in then.
The acting is terrible, but I love that they make it like a stage play. It's just interesting.
What brings you to Chief Roadsides, Jack?
Great question. Not much of a hangout for locals, usually. Fancy seeing you here, and Eula.
Oh, no. I'm here alone.
That's awesome. Welcome for tuning in, and this is Knee Deep on PlayStation 4 Pro. If you have any questions, shoot them in the comments below, and if you choose to subscribe, I will give you a shout out live. Oh no, I'm here alone. Heard two voices.
Two people were talking in here, man and woman.
The senses play tricks out here by the highway.
I bet she's in the bathroom.
Windows jammed, Gary.
It's not what it looks like.
Yeah.
Looks like the town council chairman and the chief planning officer skulking around a sleazy motel.
Okay, so it is what it looks like, but it's not what you think.
You're hatching some scheme to get the Gallant land through eminent domain.
Fine, it is what you think. But you can't prove it with circumcised evidence.
Circumcised
I
evidence.
think you mean circumstantial.
No, Eula, if I meant taking the long way round, I'd say that.
Oh, I think that's circumlocution.
It's got nothing to do with putting anybody in the electric chair. Anyway, Jack, how's the wife and kid?
That's great.
Divorce is finalized. Tamara wants full custody of Reggie. So, you know, just great.
Oh.
This game's very
Anyway,
dark.
Can we all agree this isn't newsworthy?
Oh, it's newsworthy.
Two public servants conspiring to steal land sounds like news to me.
Are you gonna shoot me? No, he just walks off stage. Oh, love that. Love it.
Evening, Jack. You're chumming with the rest of the sharks, huh?
I've got no choice. Complain about ex-wife and give a belligerent response. Yeah, I'll be nice.
Just going where the news is, Jim. What can you tell me about a famous dead guy hanging from the tower?
Hey, I didn't know he was famous right away. Imagine my surprise.
Did anything unusual happen before Kern offed himself?
Things got heated between him and a few others during his stay. His girlfriend, the director, even his church pal, Cordray.
Know anything about the big development across the road?
I know J.D. Gallant won't shut up about it.
Thanks.
Thanks for nothing. Stuff we already knew. Alright. Let's go talk to that guy. Maybe it's the protesters? I can't talk tonight. I'm sorry.
Are you sure you're in the right place?
I've got some questions about Tag Kern. He was one of yours, right?
Mr. Kern was a valued member of the Church of Us, yes. Perhaps you'd like to join us. We could help you.
Good to know. But I'd like to talk about Kern.
What do you want to know?
Was he depressed? Kern's membership.
How long was Kern a Weist?
Really, Mr. Bellet? Must you use the pejorative term? He was a member in good standing for 11 years.
Did you talk to Kern at all today?
Briefly. We had a counseling session this morning. Confidential, of course.
Did Kern seem upset, depressed, anything that might suggest he was suicidal?
I can't offer specific details due to the confidential nature of our relationship. Is there anything else?
I'm done for now.
Mr. Bellet, perhaps you'd like to sit and take our test.
Let's give a belligerent response this time.
I'm not here to take some flaky test.
Then excuse me. I have pressing matters.
The only time I'm going to be rude is to the church from this guy. Because the girl reporter, I was nice to the church. So let's do it in a different perspective.
Well, took him long enough. Hey, Ross. I'm on the scene at Chief Roadsides.
Inmates running the asylum over there, or what?
Kern's dead, but maybe he's not the story.
Listen to me. If it bleeds, it leads. I want a story on Kern. Hell, I could even use some inches on Swayhill.
I know, but I caught Gary Buckingham and Euladine conspiring to seize land on the Golden Cypress deal.
Golden Cypress isn't news. I need an article ASAP. It better be something I want to read.
I hear you, boss.
So he's a journalist too? Jim Lemon told Jack Biller that Tag Kern argued with all those close to him prior to his death. That Kern was always...
Oh, that was fast. Hi, boss.
Got your story on the Trail's End shooting. It's not Kern, but it'll do. Do yourself a favor and listen to me next time, Jack.
I'll try.
I should have done the... I don't know. Alright. 2 days later.
Why are you hampering an FBI investigation?
I think I've been played.
You could go to prison and face a major fine, Mr. Bellet.
I could lose my son. That'd be so much worse.
I was a hero. I saved lives. I had a badge. It meant something. I used to matter.
Not anymore.
Times change, Monroe. Left small town Florida. Got a job as a Hollywood cop turned private investigator. Pissed off the wrong people too many times. Now, I'm back in Florida. Can't even hold a job as a mall cop. Yeah, been a hard year.
Punched a customer.
Caught the asshole, slapping around his girlfriend, one of the cashiers. She took his side. Thanks, right? I used to matter. Not anymore. End of the road, Monroe.
Oh, shit.
Don. Blast from the past.
Evening, CC. You still in Orlando?
For the moment.
For the moment. For like a minute.
What's the gig?
Tag Kern's dead. Killed himself up here in Cypress Knee. You're all stomping grounds, right?
Mystery solved, sounds like.
Red Eclipse Studios wants you to ask around, get a full account of what happened.
All right. On my way.
Right as you're about to kill yourself,
Monroe.
you're saved. Yeah!
Let's go home.
Going home, buddy. I'll give props to the sound guy, and I mean, by sound guy, I mean the person whoever did the soundtrack, because the voice recordings, oh, it's bothering me, and obviously the acting is terrible, but I don't know if it's forced or not, because everything just seems to be forced in a way.
Not really sure what the word means anymore. But this Florida cracker town helped make me what I am today. A moldy flea speck on the map, tucked off I-95 in the swamps between Jacksonville and St. Augustine. Doubt you've heard of it, until tonight at least, thanks to Tag Kern. I met him once. He shadowed me while researching his role in Copzilla.
Copzilla.
The corpse might still be warm, but something tells me those vultures from the Church of Us aren't far away. If we're really lucky, Monroe, we'll get to see my old pal Gordon Cordray. A reward for clean living.
All right.
Glad you could make it, KC.
It's good to be home. I didn't realize I missed the stink of this place.
What is that smell? The swamp, right? Can't wait to get out of here.
Let's cut to the chase so I can start the meter. Why does Red Eclipse want Kern's death looked at?
Look, the studio can't wait for the official police findings.
Why is that exactly?
A lot of money is at stake. Insurance claims need to be made ASAP. Frankly, we don't have faith in these Barney Fife types.
Talking about the other guy.
Still, if their ledgers don't tally. Okay, I'll do what I do. Send you regular reports.
Remy, bet you didn't know Genghis Khan kept a burger patty under his saddle all day.
Remy, you high on your own supply again? Think you can answer some questions?
Remy may answer, Remy may not.
What can you tell me about Kern's stay here? You see or hear anything unusual?
Remy tell Kern Meacham sucked. Remy helped him get 0 cabbages on stinkycabbage.com.
Kern probably heard that sort of thing all the time. I doubt he killed himself over that.
You and Donovan go back a ways, I hear.
Yeah, back in my Hollywood glory days.
So, are you brawn or brains for hire?
Both.
I'd say I can use both when needed.
Multi-talented, then. Interesting.
Listen, the studio's got me looking into Kern's death. You mind answering some questions?
Sure, you're probably no worse than these other vultures. Can you listen to what I'll say?
Eyes and ears open. I try to keep axe grinding out of this.
Good. I feel like no one really wants to know how I feel. Just what I can give them about Tag.
Why do you think Kern hanged himself?
I know he was happy. I have no idea. I can't believe he would do this.
Someone offed him?
Anything would be more believable.
Wait, I can't talk to the other guy?
I think it's time to make a report. Get paid. Let's do this.
I like these edgy responses. I don't know, I don't even bother reading it.
Hey, wait. I know you.
Can't place the face. Sorry, sweetheart.
Janelle Teague. Does that name sound familiar?
Got hired to work a case a couple decades ago. She was caught up in it. Sad.
That's my mom, asshole.
Oh! Nice. Yeah.
You still know how to make a good first impression.
All those years in charm school.
Hard at work then?
Save it, Don. Monroe and I are on the clock.
Keep up the good work. And quit ginning up your dog's expenses.
Hire me, you hire the dog. Cope.
Kid, you won't believe how glad I am to see you.
I missed you.
It's been a long time since I heard decent swamp hermit crazy talk.
That's true.
I'm the only sane person in a world gone mad.
I'm here on a job investigating the death of Tag Kern. It's kind of a big deal to the movie studio.
Who gives a damn about another dead actor? They're destroying Cypress Swamp.
I need the income.
You didn't used to be all about the money.
I'll touch base with you later.
That was the worst conversation ever. And pointless. That dog can barely move. Let's investigate the protest. Wow, I can't tell you. I take Bitcoin or PayPal.
Casey, haven't seen you around these parts in a long, long time. That blogger's really giving my protest some traction.
Wish I could say I missed this place.
You back for good?
Not like I've got pressing business elsewhere.
And again, another pointless conversation.
Well, I heard you were coming to visit, but I scarcely believed you'd have the temerity to show your face.
Impressive vocabulary.
I'm shocked you know the word temerity, Cordray.
I'm certain it would astonish you to learn how much I know that you do not, Mr. Gaddis.
Oh, I don't know. I figure the church has its tentacles in deeper than the NSA.
It's hard to forget all the damage you caused. A woman's life ruined, a successful man dead.
That was 20 years ago.
That's
Gordo.
just water under the
You're the only person
bridge.
still carrying that grudge around.
I wouldn't be so sure about that, Mr. Gaddis.
Gotcha.
busy, Mr. Gaddis.
Just
Trying to survive.
And people around you keep dying.
Just because I'm in the area doesn't make me the killer.
Doesn't rule you out as a suspect either.
Charge me with a crime or let me go. I've got rights.
That's true.
You've nursed a grudge against the Church of Us for a long time, haven't you?
Live and let live, I say.
All this over a movie mogul and an actress 20 years ago.
No, they hit closer to home when I was a kid. Bankrupted my dad, bled him dry after they told him he was a quantum.
What's your plan after payback? After everything you've done? Are you satisfied?
Oh man, I'm just getting started.
After Hungry Chiefs, I made my way to the Mohawk Inn for a look at Kern's room. After talking to his friends, something just didn't sit right about the official story. Wow, Mom, I was just thinking about you.
Such a waste. He'd achieved so much with the church.
More like he'd spent so much with the church, right?
You never call.
Only so many hours in a day.
Come home soon.
Soon as I can.
Be nice to your mother.
$50 a night. No pets. Especially ferrets.
What's your beef against sleek rodents?
They're stinky, psychotic little fur monkeys. And they hide inside socks.
You know, the stink could just come with the socks.
What do you want?
I'm a blogger with fan rage. Maybe you've read my stuff? Phaedra? Anyway, hoping to look inside Tad Kern's room.
Yeah? Well, it's sealed off. You got as much chance as I do of visiting Taylor Swift's dressing room tonight.
Stick to women your own age, Gramps.
Yes.
I'm old, little girl. Ain't dead.
Smart
Did
response,
I
sir.
mention I'm your age, Mr. Silhouette?
I know who you are. My daughter reads your blarg thingy. Ain't like you cure cancer.
Can't we work a deal for me to see the room? I won't touch anything.
Not on your life. You're visiting. I live here.
Fine. Notice anything during Kern's stay here?
Well, I saw Kern and his little girlfriend arguing. I gather things weren't all pop and sizzle in the sack.
You're sure?
She called him a flaccid, passionless mattress lump. Could be I'm misinterpreting, but I'm mostly sure.
Thanks for your time.
Before you go, little girl, something else I should tell you.
What's that?
Everybody's all wrong about Kern. Didn't hang himself. He had help.
How do you know?
I was outside having a smoke when it happened. Saw two people up there. Looked like they were struggling.
Did you keep it to yourself or alert the police?
Chief Pendleton got the security camera footage from my computer after I told him.
Show me.
I wish I could. He took the hard drive.
Dum dum dum. And the plot is thickening. I like edgy.
Murder makes more sense than suicide.
Just need to figure out who did it and why.
Maybe a disgruntled fan?
That's one possibility.
Sorry, miss. No one goes inside without proper authorization.
Don't you recognize me? I'm Phaedra from FanRage.
Oh, sure. You're the one accusing cops like me of covering up security footage.
My readers deserve to know what really happened up there.
I'm not at liberty to discuss details of an active criminal investigation.
Fine. Can I get a look inside Kern's motel room?
Not without proper authorization.
How do I get authorized?
Your media. I doubt you can get authorized. Proper law enforcement can contact the Cypress Knee Police Department and request a QR code for credentials.
I'll give them a call.
Let's call.
Cypress Knee Police Department, Lurleen Pendleton speaking. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911.
I'm a blogger from FanRage. My online name is Phaedra. I'd really like some credentials to see inside Tad Kern's motel room.
Oh, yeah. You're the one claiming my husband's hiding evidence from the press. Bless your sweet little heart. Bye now.
Weird. This is the first moment of gameplay. Okay. Wait, what?
Like I said, Miss Teague, no authorization, no access. Like I said, Miss Teague, no authorization, no access.
Okay. That seems to go right there. And I'm just gonna assume that. No. That to go. It's weird how, like, it seems like you have to be, like, spot on with this stuff. Right. Okay, I'll say the controls suck for this part. Really badly. Like, I feel like... I hate puzzles like this. Wait. Why did that flash yellow? Oh, are you serious? Well, that's good to know. Yeah. That's a weird puzzle. Like really
I
weird.
said, Miss T, no authorization, no access.
Here is my stinking badge.
Wait, what? Seriously? Just like that?
Yeah.
Totally legit.
Well, whack me in the head with a gavel and call me a swamp ape. Okay, I guess.
Wow. So that's like the first actual kind of gameplay. Let's check Kern's table.
Interesting.
Ooh, email or journal? That's a tough choice. Let's look at his email. Download all. Why wouldn't you? Like, it doesn't make sense. Why wouldn't you choose to all of them? Wow. Insurance. Received the policy document, signed and notarized. This workout. The Church of Us is sole beneficiary in the event of your death. Hey, tagline. Great to hear Miller moving ahead with a hard time. I got a good feeling about it. Doesn't work out. I got a script for Operation Mazeballs 12. Absolutely love. Not as good as 2. So much as 9 and 10. Less love. Carrot Top and Corey Feldman really want your back in the lead role. Okay. Insurance one's pretty interesting. Let's do the pizza box message. Poorly sourced meeting time blog post won't get you a Pulitzer. Do better next time. Okay. But I didn't want to piss off the church. I was already nice with the church with her, so you know.
How'd it feel running into Casey Gaddis at Chief Roadside?
Just peachy. We're now pals on Instagram.
Me too.
You believe Tina Gray was innocent?
As far as I could tell.
didn't like Gordon Cordray much, did you?
Live and let live. I didn't care about him one way or another.
That's not what we heard.
I can't help what other people say.
We heard he talked down to you. Maybe hurt your feelings?
Why would I give him that kind of power?
True.
What happened after you met Cordray the first time?
Wandered over to Hungry Chief's for a word with the movie studio folks about Kern.
Well, Mr. Cordray, just wanted to offer my condolences.
Thanks, Chief Pendleton. Tag Kern meant a lot to the church and to me personally. It's a terrible loss.
We're going to bring whoever killed him to justice. Count on that.
Got any prime suspects?
Sorry, Jack. Can't comment on an active investigation. You know the drill.
Don't you ever get sick of it? Just once. Don't you want to tell me everything you know? Think about how liberating that'd be.
Very true.
I'd be liberated right out of a job. So I hear your boy's signing up for Little League.
That's right. Reggie wants to play center field.
We'll see how he does. I'll be his coach if he makes the cut.
Well, considering all the trophies you won in high school, that should be great for the team.
Thanks, Jack. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should catch up with Ozzy and compare notes before we take our next step.
I appreciate your silence on the matter of my counseling sessions with Mr. Kern.
Hey, it's all between him and the church. I get it.
I'm glad to hear that. Really, it's for the best you refrained from taking our test. Undoubtedly, you'd have been disappointed.
Fair point. I hated exams in school, too.
Why are you bothering me?
Any connections between the church and the big development across the road?
We'll probably open a recruitment center there.
Dum, dum, dum. Oh, listen to that music.
A dude shot himself in the face trying to fix his car? Florida, man. Gotta love it or nuke it from orbit, right?
Hey, Florida's no weirder than anywhere else. We just get more attention.
That bit about the trailer park sway hills is a nice touch. We should talk about a movie treatment sometime.
Have you noticed Gary Buckingham spending a lot of time here lately?
Can't say I have, no.
That was really something, the Ricochet dude dying. Do you get a lot of stories like that in Cypress Knee? Darwin Award material?
We're no crazier than anywhere else.
Oh, don't be so modest, Mr. Bellet. Truth is, the rest of the country funnels all the crazy to Florida. It's the climate.
So what's really happening here, Miss Gray?
They're trying to make me take a fall because it's convenient. The truth's complicated.
What's convenient about faking a suicide and then framing his girlfriend? Seems like going around their ass to get to their elbows.
Wheels within wheels, Mr. Bellet. Plans inside of schemes, inside of plots, inside of strategies.
What's the goal of all this planning and scheming?
Trust me, Mr. Bellet, it's never a good idea to know too much.
Always a good idea to know too much.
Evening, Jack. Remy's sorry. Not holding right now.
How does that help me?
Remy got a little stash out by Jumper's Pit. Meet later. Remy set you up.
I guess I can wait a little while longer.
You want anything else? Scout burger? Fries? Warm mayonnaise pie?
Didn't you know Jack Sway Hill over at Trail's End?
Remy, sure. Sad to hear what happened.
Did it surprise you?
Sure. Remy known him a long time. Remy always thought he was a competent mechanic.
Shooting a hole in an engine block doesn't sound competent.
Nope, Remy got no argument there. Maybe Jack got to drinking.
Did Mr. Swayhill drink a lot when he was working on cars?
Remy think Jack mostly drank after work hours, but hey, Remy not sure.
Well, son of a bitch. It's just one happy reunion after another in Chief Roadside's Wonderland.
You're not still pissed about high school, are you?
Really, I'm more angry about the jail time. You stuffed your drugs in my locker and let me take the fall.
That was a dick move on my part, yeah. A big regret, among many.
Tuck that apology in your reporter's notebook, slide the pen in the spine, and jam it all up your ass.
Yes! Oh, brilliant. Yeah, let's be inflammatory.
Yeah?
Quit writing about that goddamn development. I'm deleting from the web and keeping out of print. Stop wasting your time.
I hear you, boss.
But it was the most interesting news. Ah. He's probably going to be the least successful writer of the bunch because I keep choosing shit that's not related to the murder.
Childhood hanging out here. Now, it's where Remy Dixon hooks me up with my fix.
Oh, I can choose which one. Oh, is he on prescription, coke, or marijuana? Because I like this guy, I'm just going to choose marijuana.
He grows some primo weed out in the Palmetto Maze here, I think.
Plus, it seems accurate to Remy's character.
So here I am, back at the Mohawk Inn. I'm still curious about a few things. The more I chase the story Ross wants, the crankier I get. But he can kiss my pasty white ass if he thinks I'm going to ignore the real news in Cypress Knee. Maybe he'll fire me. Maybe that's okay. Working print media is such a rotten job now. No better than pushing a big rock uphill day after day. Better dig a little more while I'm still employed. Let's see what Rutledge Silloway can offer in the way of news.
Evening, Jack. Ross got you working the Tad Kern story like everybody else?
Kern's the corpse of the hour.
Must suck for you, hunting sloppy seconds behind that blogger girl.
I just can't keep up.
Don't I know that feeling? More people go by here in a day than used to go by in a year. We're lucky if a dozen stop by to refuel or grab a snack.
Time passes us all by, and we're left munching dust and love bugs in its wake.
Sad to see you settling for some out-of-towners' scraps.
I'm more interested in what's going on with Golden Cypress.
How's that news? Everyone knows the development's coming.
Not everyone knows that Gary Buckingham and Eula Dean are conspiring to ram a pipeline through Cypress Swamp.
Now, Jack, you want to be careful going around with your mouth half-cocked like that.
It does get me in trouble a lot.
Maybe you should take the hint.
No. I'm either gonna... This character's gonna either end up shot or losing his job. I don't care. Like a streetwalker way past her prime, Chief's roadside isn't pulling in the business despite the volume of cars driving past her corner. I'm totally writing that.
Hi, Ross. You get my story?
Yeah, Jack, I got no love for Silhouette, but Jesus, Jack.
What? I'm just writing the truth.
Picking a man when he's down ain't right.
Got it. Jesus, what a dick.
Yep.
Can it be more obvious that he's in Buckingham's pocket? If anyone's got it worse than me in this world, it's gotta be Jim Larman. Got busted for statutory rape and drug charges after a cocaine-fueled night with a teenage girl.
Bad, bad thing.
I learned the hard way not to piss off the wrong woman. At least I lived to tell the tale.
Always good if you're still kicking to count the scars.
Tamara's still working you over with her claws, Jack?
She just wants what's best for Reggie.
Yeah? What if she decides taking full custody is best for him?
I'd fight her to the bitter end.
That's right.
Looks like somebody finally escaped from the bathroom. Eula Dean, town planner for Cypress Knee, Gary Buckingham's co-conspirator. Be nice to get her side of the scandal.
I understand your concerns, Jack, but can't you see how good Golden Cypress would be for our town?
Don't come looking for me to shake pom-poms at this little bonfire of yours.
It's important that you're on board for this, Jack. Don't lose sight of what matters most. You want the best for Reggie, right?
It's about ethics, Eula. I hate compromising what I stand for.
Yeah!
Deal with reality. If Golden Cypress dies on the vine, your newspaper survives another year, maybe 2. The project goes forward, you're looking at a real boost in circulation.
That's a hard truth, and maybe you're right. But I'm not wired to lie to my readers.
I hope we can count on your support going forward.
I'll support any plans you have for going straight to burning hell.
Jack Bellet, we must talk.
I can't wait to hear this guy raving about the evils of cheap roadsides again.
What do you want now?
It's going to end in a cataclysm, Jack.
Everybody deals with their own personal apocalypse sometime.
That's very true.
The spirits grow angrier.
Excuse
they
me.
will lay waste to the abominations that fester here.
If I were them, I'd be pissed too.
Flee, Jack Bellet. Take your family and escape this place while it remains within your power to do so.
Let's not go overboard with the melodrama.
When the time comes for regrets, remember, you were warned.
Roger that.
Oh, wow. You're the newspaper reporter, huh?
I'm a reporter for the Cypress Knee Notice, yeah.
Must suck to be you.
Nope. I'm getting the real story. The real story.
Never gotten over how Bellet framed me with those drugs in my locker. We'd been pals until that spring. Cost me graduating with the rest of the class. Had to settle for a GED. Past is past. Gotta wrap up this investigation, take the studio's money, and think about what's next. Maybe Miller's jerking me around. That check ought to go a long way towards soothing my pride.
That dog's weird looking.
I'm pretty sure Rut doesn't allow pets in his motel.
I'm just working the Kern case for Red Eclipse Studios. Fairly sure they'd find bed bugs picking at my bones by morning if I stayed here.
You're Casey Gaddis, right?
Yep.
Sure feels like it most days.
I knew your daddy back in the day. Your mama, too.
Didn't you kick them out of the watch for trying to get a table for dinner among the white folk?
Just following my manager's rules at the time. Nothing personal.
Just business, huh?
Look, son, don't come round here grinding that old axe. Your people got those simple rights now.
I think you mean civil rights.
Wow.
Ain't got
Isn't this set in like 2004 or something?
With a bunch of personalities.
So Jefferson Dean Gallant tells me y'all want to knock down his house and tear up the swamp for a natural gas pipeline.
Our ex-mayor's a real drummer queen sometimes.
Don't you mean drama queen?
Ain't got nothing to do with seasickness.
Is Gallant telling the truth?
He's blowing it way out of context. I mean, yeah, his shack may suffer some structural indignity issues, but he can build another shack.
I suspect you meant structural integrity issues.
Ain't got nothing to do with insurance policies.
I love how that happens. That's just so good. Oh,
$50
so good.
a night, no pets. That means no dogs, no ferrets either.
I'm not looking for a room, Mr. Silloway.
Have we met?
What's so bad about ferrets?
What's good about them?
That guy seems loaded with useless information.
He amuses me.
This big development across the road could boost Chief Roadsides.
Maybe. Might be the last nail in our coffin, too. Well, of course, they might buy me out. That'd be fine.
Hi, Mom.
Chief Calloway Getty. You're home for the first time in, what, 5 years? And I find out from Chief Pendleton's wife.
I meant to call. I got distracted.
Always
Sorry.
be nice to your mother.
Your work's important. I'm just an old retired mama in an empty nest. Don't you worry about me.
I won't leave town without seeing you.
Better not. You'll make your mama cry.
True.
Don't worry.
Casey Gaddis, it's been way too long, man. Good to see you again.
You too, Ozzy. I miss our old tabletop gaming days.
Me too.
You still play much Maps and Mischief?
Always.
Sometimes, when I get a chance. It's still fun.
If you want to move back, now's the time. Golden Cypress awaits.
Yeah, that project keeps coming up. Something special?
Everyone thinks it's going to turn Cypress Knee back into a boomtown.
Hope that works out.
You don't let me go in there?
Boss tells us you left this town a long time ago. Boss thinks maybe you should have stayed left.
I wouldn't be here if I didn't have to be. It's just business.
Take your business somewhere else, I think the boss wants to say.
Tell Gordo to take his complaints to Donovan Miller. The studio brought me in for this job.
You've been warned, Gaddis.
Good talk.
Thanks for the pep talk, Tweedledee. I should probably make another report now. Better check those receipts.
Yeah? Well, you're a fat-faced old man with a bad haircut.
At least I don't get my hair color from a bleach bottle.
Shut your face, geezer.
Careful, Jack. This kitty's got claws.
I don't have time for you geriatrics anyway. I'm taking a look at that tower.
Nothing to see there. Kern's at the morgue by now.
I'm going up there. For reasons. Shut up.
Waffle?
Really don't want to sleep in my car tonight. Definitely don't want a room at the Mohawk Inn. Not sure I can stomach my childhood bedroom.
What does that have to do with a waffle?
Seriously?
Maybe the universe is trying to tell you something.
Never been a fan of following instructions. I'll just track down Remy and see if he can get me up that tower. Later, old dudes.
Later, old dudes.
The tower's gone dark. Probably because something's up there the bad guys don't want us to know. If I can find who's really behind this madness, Remy won't ever cut me loose from fan rage. I keep thinking about that first laptop. Just a plain amber display.
Yeah.
And they flowed from my fingertips.
Remy bet you didn't know natural crimson comes from a bug that eats evergreen oaks.
I've got a new appreciation for it.
Oh, Remy just jam-packed with useful facts like that.
Got any useful facts about the tower? It went dark and I want to go up for a look around.
You help Remy? Could be Remy help you.
What have you got in mind?
Remy take care of the gator pit here at Chief Roadsides. Right now it's time to feed old Jumper.
Doesn't ring a bell.
He's a star attraction here. Big old gator.
Draws fans from yards around, does he?
Careful, Cher. Jumper hear you might hurt his feelings.
What does Jumper eat?
Big old Jumper. He can't resist a tasty chicken in a diaper. Pick up what we need from the fun and fuel.
What's so appealing about chicken in a diaper?
True, what is it?
Looks like a chubby little infant to that old gator. Gets him hungry every time.
Sounds disturbing as hell.
Back soon.
So I need to get diapers and a chicken. Best game ever. Do you sell diapers and chicken?
Do you think I'm trying to hide something, Miss T?
Is this going to be on the quiz?
Do the days all end in Y on your world?
There's a killer on the loose. People deserve to know what he looks like.
So I was reading your blog. You picked up some interesting tidbits about our little town.
I do what I can to keep it fresh.
Uncle Dad, that's my cousin. Family reunions are an absolute freak show.
I'd buy a ticket to that circus.
Random. I love how Remy is the guy who works the counter.
Good to see you got your boy belted on a tight leash.
Can you say the same about the blogger girl?
We've got an ace in the hole waiting for her. Don't sweat it.
Remy bet you didn't know a baby uses 6,000 diapers in the first 2. Oh, hey, Cher.
So you didn't really need my help.
Remy just need to see what you do, Cher. Help appreciate it always.
Not really in the mood for games.
Don't be grumpy, Cher. Let Remy show you feeding time with old Jumper.
You promised useful information for my help.
Right. Remy deliver on a promise. Cops got the teepee tower closed off. Took fuse for the lights. Old Jim Larman got a spare if you want to look at the crime scene.
Where's Larman now?
Remy bet you find him in Rabbit's Run, Cher. The big palmetto maze. Keeps his supplies out there. Now, Jumper?
Might as well.
Yeah.
Remy bet you don't know what drove old Gallant into the swamps all those years ago. Big old gator named Merle mistook Gallant's wee baby for a diaper chicken. Gator got away out on the swamp. Gallant? He ain't been right since.
Okay. So random. Oh man, I don't know what to think about this game. Like, I like it, but it's not much of a game. It's very much like a play that's interactive, and yeah. I mean, I'm not hating on that, that's for sure. It's just weird. Acting's terrible, and I'm not gonna let that go.
Kern's not this story. His girlfriend's not news either.
That sounds a lot like something someone would say to divert attention from a crime.
Don't be a moron. The crime is the diversion. The real tragedy is across the road in Cypress Swamp.
I'm listening.
Those crazy weists, the movie people, even the town politicos, they're all in on a new development that's going to destroy my home.
Weists and actors and bureaucrats, oh my! How do they hide it?
By distracting people like you with dead actors. The world needs to know about the travesty of Golden Cypress, kid. Thousands of homes, retail shops, and a natural gas pipeline.
Sounds like a recipe for economic upturn in a rundown town.
Sure, cover a dog turd with gold spray paint and it looks like a valuable nugget until you dig a little deeper.
Nice.
Did you
Well
ever
said.
find a gator that ate your baby?
Ate my boy. Took my wife's arm. Big albino bastard named Merle. No, ain't caught him. Not yet.
Have you given up the hunt?
Never.
There better be a big musical number. I'm going to be very disappointed.
He's been about as helpful as dentures on a doll. Time to make the clickbait. The hits just keep coming.
Lenny didn't like that story.
Keeping busy tonight, eh?
Remy claims you keep extra fuses for the tower elevator. I want to look at that crime scene.
Hey, now look, I doubt the cops want civvies stomping around up there.
I won't touch anything. Just getting details for my story.
Oh, what the hell. Just don't tell them I gave it to you. I don't want to lose what little I've got here.
Whoa, okay. So... okay. So let's find where to start. So let's go here. I mean, it's not really a puzzle if you just have to... This is the worst puzzle ever, yeah. Okay, so I know that goes that way, that's for sure. That doesn't go like that, but... maybe it does. I am trying to rotate it. Awesome.
That's more like it.
Yes.
Okay. You take care up there. Long way to fall if you trip. Wait, what are you doing here? Once again, breaking the rules bites me right on the ass.
Can't let them get away with this.
Who was it?
You shouldn't be snooping around here, Miss T.
Jim Larman's been stabbed. He's in the maze. Suspect ran this way. Same person probably killed Tad Kern.
If we catch him, maybe he'll turn evidence against Miss Gray here.
You got it all wrong. I didn't do anything. I'd never hurt Ted.
No!
Watch it!
I'm still here.
Seems that way.
So you believe me?
I don't think you arranged to drop a giant metal on your head. Making a dangerous choice here. Don't know what's waiting up top. Kern's dead. Lauren's probably dead. He couldn't save everybody when the letter fell. Got to stop him before anyone else.
3 cops dead because of her, basically.
Up we go.
Wow.
Damn, you're persistent. Must be in your blood.
Who are you?
Everything I've done has been for the good of the Church of Us.
How does killing Kern and Larman help your goddamn church?
The church held a significant insurance policy on Mr. Kern's life. Suicide would nullify it. Murder, on the other hand, means millions. We owe you so much for helping bring this crime to light.
You used me to fatten the church coffers?
Right, I'll be happy to.
Share the wealth. Turn our portly town into a dynamic engine of modern commerce.
Only if we can keep our dealings well concealed.
Have a little faith, Eula. The church won't let us down.
It's not the church I'm worried about. Romana T could...
Wreck it all if you want, but that'd be a mistake. The church can make you rich. We can be a powerful ally and a devoted friend.
I've seen what the church does to its friends. All in the name of greed.
Greed? You graduated from the kiddie pool. You're swimming in the big blue sea, and it's not.
All bad. All of them. And if we can't stop their schemes, we'll lose Cypress Swamp.
They'll obliterate our sacred tribal lands.
We can't do this all on our own. Between the crazed cult fanatics and the dirty politicians, we're totally outgunned.
Spirits won't abide this madness. And that blogger girl can help us. She's just got to.
Get your mind right. We're so much closer than you think, Romana. Let me help you. Let me try to make up for all the lost years.
What are you babbling about? We never met before today.
Casey Gaddis got it all wrong 20 years ago. Boyd Conover's not your father. I never loved your mother. But she pleased me, and she proved useful in getting Conover out of my way.
Why would Mom lie to me all this time?
Shame, I expect. The burden of a troubled conscience. I'm not.
You need to face the consequences of your actions.
Just remember, little girl, immortality is the only
Why would he do that? Why claim he's my father and then jump to his death? Why do any of this? It makes no sense. So much blood on his hands, and it goes back years. He used me to get what he wanted. Just like he used Casey Gaddis. Well, Gaddis isn't much of a martyr. He wrecked Mom's life, and poor Boyd Conover got caught in the crossfire. Immortality is the only option. I've heard that bit of weeist gibberish before. Judging from that corpse down there, guess mortality was a perfectly viable second option.
Yep.
Rutledge bet you didn't know neutering a ferret too young causes them to get cancer. So I say snip all the ferret babies. Right, Jumper? Jumper? Shit, not again.
Meanwhile, at the Cypress Knee Town Morgue, doctors examine the body of Tad Kern.
That's odd. Tad Kern never got an appendectomy, according to his records. Yet here's a scar.
Huh. Remember Ray Joe Swayhill? He got an emergency appendectomy a few years back.
Oh, yeah, right. So?
He won a Tad Kern lookalike contest at the Founders Day Festival back in 1997.
Wait, so everyone's freaking out about the wrong dead guy?
Might be worse than that. Ray Joe's brother Jack is in drawer 3. Ozzy Clendenning called it in as an accidental death.
So where's the real Tad Kern?
Dump, dump, dump!
The Courtyard Theater thanks you for providing an excellent performance of Knee Deep Act 1, Wonderland.
Hopefully the line's not too long. Maybe the thirst-busting bottle of water wasn't a great idea. That's very true. Starring me! Yeah! So there we go. There's Act 1 of Knee Deep done. And of course, we will do Part 2 and 3 in the next few days. So be sure to be subscribed. This game is weird, but we're going to stick through it because you know what? I'm invested already in this story, so it's fun. I have no problem with that. Graphics are terrible, acting is terrible. The voice recording is weird, but I get it. They're going for like, oh, you're in a play, so you have that echo going on, but it's still, it should just not be there at all. I'd prefer it not to have the effect. Hey, let me know what you thought of Act 1 in the comments below. I'm in. Like, you got me. This game, worth the purchase right now. It is on sale on PlayStation Store. I played on PlayStation 4 Pro. Retro Forward Dave. This is Noob Plays, blind playthrough of games. And please subscribe. Let me know, again, in the comments, what you thought of my decisions of this game. I'd like to hear from you. Thank you very much for watching, and take care. Goodbye.